Welcome to
Hey, what's up? How you
I
doing?
talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life, entertainment, and
What's
sports.
going
We talk
on?
about the unreal,
What's
emotions,
good?
and stories of life.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
Leave a
getting it
whole
for
bunch
you?
of reviews and wishes. So welcome
What's
to
going
Wait What Type of
on,
House.
people?
Follow me on Instagram. See you
Subscribe to my
soon.
channel.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call Friday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. I know you're like, what's so funny, Raven? You know, it's a lot going in my mind and stuff like that. I've been suffering through nosebleeds and stuff from my pressure being up really high and stuff. So excuse me. My pressure been up really high. You already know why. And it's just been really ongoing within my life. And a lot of things are happening I want to share with you. Not too much because I know people are the EBG, they're afraid. And the one thing I keep noticing, me myself been this way for 11 years now, full time, and I notice a lot of girls who've been there longer. They seem their mentals seem to be leaving, and I noticed that a lot of two-spirit women is going through something mentally, and I'm always afraid of that's my reality. Not all of them, but a lot of girls that's been on these hormones for a long period of time have, to me in some cases, just left the building, and they move and they talk to you through things as if they're crazy. It's not funny. It's not funny, but I don't know. It makes me a little nervous because I'm like, okay, I don't get a man, but I get to go crazy. Like, it's amazing because it's like I don't get a lot of outlets. I don't know everything, and I never person that's going to say I know everything. I always feel you can learn from anybody. You can learn from the littlest boy to the tallest girl, whatever case it be. If you're willing to listen to people's opinion or you know what's going on, you just listen. If it's delivered the right way, you know, sometimes people just be mean. But I had a sister that was very beautiful. She still is beautiful, and she lives in New York City. She's Indian, and she basically snapped and she talks to herself. She talks to us coming down the street. I don't even know she's walking behind me unless there's people like I'm walking and see people. She'll be behind me and I won't even know it. But I notice everybody keeps like crossing the street. And you know, at your instant, you turn around and say, oh my God, it's my sister. You know me, I don't care. I'll go speak to anybody that matters to me. But, and then she actually, you know, a little touch. And I always ask myself, and I asked her, what happened to you to get you here? And she's like, what do you mean? So clearly, she left the building, don't know it. And I'm always afraid of being that person. Have I already left the building? And I don't know it yet. Because I feel there's a lot of times, these pills really do a lot on our mental. We're worried about this and this and this, but mentally it's doing a lot of effect and stuff. And also, it becomes it becomes more like a trend of just sex sometimes. We're not looked at as far as human. It's not just being who we are. I'm learning when I talk to a lot, because I talk to a lot of people. I talk to a lot of gay people, straight people, lesbians, straight women, straight men. I talk to everybody across the board. I'm not marginalized just for one. I talk to everybody because I have no problem with people. But the problem I do have is I'm afraid I'm going to go crazy. And I know I was only halfway sane when I started, so it wasn't that far for me to go. Now, the new chapter in my life is dating younger men. And anybody understand where I'm coming from that ever babysit young people? You know, babysit in a good way. Okay, let me just say this for the record. Babysit in a good way, not once the parent leaves, you want to have sex with their child. Of course, of age, but I'm saying babysit, well, not of age, I guess it wouldn't be of age, but babysit means there's a young person and stuff. And the problem is that I took care of little kids, stuff like that. I took care of my little stepson. And now I'm dating guys. Listen, well, bitch, how old is you? Now guys are hitting on me, they're young. And I'm like, oh my God. And it be like, and it's funny because it's not like a disrespect, but if the girls like me who have babysit kids and stuff, you understand exactly what I'm saying. It becomes uncomfortable to us, the ones who respect young people in that setting. And when they try to kiss, we go, ooh, ooh, walk away. They say, what's wrong with you? And then they'll pull you to you like, oh my God, please don't kiss me. And they feel disrespected. It's like, what's wrong with you? Well, how old is you, bitch? It becomes so uncomfortable. And we sit down, and as a nurturer, as far as young people, and we sit down, we talk to them, we don't realize that we're talking to them like little kids, and they get offended. How was your day? What did you do today? Then what the fuck you mean when I do? They look at you like, and it's funny because if you're the kind of person like me that observe everything, they're kind of feeling a little violated and stuff, and then of course when they get mad, they'll say the little big man thing. I got a big dick. So, oh yes you do, yes you do. And it's funny because they get this bashful face like this face must be older than my great-great-great-grandmother for to be acting this way. And it's funny because it's not funny to them, but it's funny to me only because I respect young people and I love young people, and it becomes uncomfortable in that setting when I'm sitting with someone that's young and I'm looking at their little tight skin and their face, got the baby face. All I can think about, if your mother knew you was over here, she would fucking put a bullet in my ass. They're illegal and stuff like that. I understand. I know they're adult. But people are like, well, they're grown, maybe, because some people fuck anything. They'll fuck a dog if they ain't shit on the paper yet. But there's the ones like me who just have more respect for young people. And it becomes very difficult. But I'm learning in the time we're living in that the younger men are stepping up to the older dogs and basically shooting their shot. And sometimes I wonder if I probably would have been with somebody by now if I wasn't so marginalized on babysitting young people. Because if I was the kind of person who's met a person as a person and really didn't care about the age, and it's not like it's unknown that, the girls are dating younger guys. It's not like it's unknown, but I think it's a little harder for the ones who have babysitted young people. It becomes more harder for us only because it's difficult. We still see the baby. We don't really see you as an adult. We have to take deep breaths and let you come in for the kiss, and we go, oh, no tongue too soon. And it's amazing because we look at your face, you got these baby faces. It's just a lot. Anyway, and I have a lot of young men that hit on me and stuff like that, and I get it. They get mad at me, and they go, you gonna take this dick, I'll fuck you. And they think that they fucking me makes them, a man. And that's not the problem. The problem is, I think it's the babysitter's curse, my personal opinion. I just feel like it's a curse because it feels like you're looking at a baby. It's not a baby because it's a grown man. I'm saying baby because it's in my mind. But it becomes difficult. And then when you have a son who's big and you watch somebody hit him, you be like, leave him alone. You feel a certain kind of way because you're like, bitch, you too old for him. And if the girls like me or anybody who have children understand where I'm coming from, we feel a certain kind of way when you hit them now, younger ones. We feel a certain kind of way. And then when we're the ones that's doing it, we feel uncomfortable in that setting. And I always wondered, by us feeling uncomfortable, have we gave up the man of our dreams by being babysitters in a world of just trying to do the right thing in our mind, but they were adults and stuff. I told the guy 7 feet tall, 6'5", 6'7", 8, younger than me, and I look in their face, I'm like, oh my God. And they really do get pissed off at me, but I don't ask age anymore. They always ask mine, but I never ask the age because I don't really want to know, because once they tell me at age, I feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna start that babysitting thing in my mind. It becomes very much problematic. So I want to ask you, if your person ever watched little kids and stuff, and a younger person hit on you, do you feel uncomfortable with that, or you just like, when they're old enough, it's okay, they're legal, But to the ones like me, within myself, it's just very difficult and stuff. I mean, I met a few, I talked to a few, but it's just the problematic of the baby syndrome. And when I sit there with them, all I think about is a baby. And I'm trying to look at them as an adult, but it's hard to separate it when it's so young, sitting there, but they drive over, come pick me up, and I smell Similac milk. I smell the baby fresh off the mother's titty. At the end of the day, that's what it is. But I always said to myself, I probably would be with a man by now if I wasn't discriminating against what I thought I should be doing. That's right. But I want to ask you that question. How do you feel about that when you're dating someone younger than you? Do you handle that as an adult, as a man, to a woman, or do you just kind of act like they're treating them like a little baby? Not like you're trying to be mean to them, but it's kind of like that old parenting thing that sneaks in and you start doing this parenting stuff. What you want to eat? Let me wash your clothes and da da da. And some of them get offended, some of them don't care, but it is what it is. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel at the top. There's an Instagram button. You can follow me. I want to know how you feel about this. If you're a young guy and stuff, please put in the comments how you feel about this when somebody's treating you like a baby. Does it bother you? Does it make you upset? You be like, listen, I'm a grown-ass man. You don't have to treat me like no baby, because a lot of times guys get offended and stuff like that. If you're a two-spirit woman, if somebody was treating you like a baby, does it bother you? It wouldn't bother me, but it depends. It depends if it was like an aggressive, like demanding type of thing, where they try to demand you to do things that's degrading. That's totally different. But I'm talking about this with the guys and stuff, basically, the ones in the channel. How do you feel about this? Does somebody make you feel like a baby, even though you're like, I'm not a baby? You know, also a lot of times men don't want you to hug them like a certain way, because it makes them feel a little bit insecure with the grab, like you grab him like this. He wants to be the one to grab you here, and basically he grab you here, but look, I'm a little, don't get to grab you here. Anyway, I love your feedback on this. How do you feel about this? Do you think babysitting can become a curse when you're the kind of person that care about children, and now the children, well, not the ones you should date, you know what I mean, but all of a sudden now you're dating people that are young, and they're legal, for the record, because I know somebody tried to twist into some old molestation thing. But the thing is that they're legal. They can pick you up, take you out, and stuff like that. But it feels uncomfortable because all you see is a baby. And how do you look past seeing the baby and not the man? I mean, and see the man and not the baby. Whew, mother's lived. Anyway. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be looking for your comments. You know, I love you all who always comment. It makes me feel good to see my family still rocking with me. At the top there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching History.
All right now, come on, baby, let's go on Instagram. Woo! Like I said before, please subscribe to my channel. And what do you feel about this? Can you date a younger person without making them feel uncomfortable? Give them that respect as far as being a man or a woman, whoever you prefer, and make them not feel like they were dating a child or being treated like a child? Put in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel. At the top, there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Did you subscribe yet? Oh, come on, man. Subscribe to my channel. Love you. Love you.